Welcome to the Bad Fanfic Podcast, BFF. We will be reading the My Immortal fanfic. We're starting on chapter 17, but we'll give you a quick recap in a bit so you can start in the middle. But first, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Arielle Dundas. I'm a comedian, and our guest today is Chris Tos. Do you want to?
Hi, I'm also a comedian. I'm Chris Tos. I'm 30 years old.
Nice.
Welcome, Chris Tos.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's your full name?
Christos Petropopoulos.
Cool. I knew it was going to be something Greek.
Yeah.
Like very mythology.
Yeah,
Yes.
very
Very
mythology.
Yes, so mythology.
And Christos, this is the first time you are recording a real podcast in this studio space.
Whoa, all those other podcasts were real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were.
In your
What?
head.
They were totally real. I saw
Totally
it. That
real.
was fucked up what you guys go through.
And then Amanda.
Oh, hi. I'm Amanda Lynn Baez, and there's air coming out of the hole in my face right now. And I'm a comic too.
I'm Laura Merli, and I'm also a comedian. And there's also air coming out of my face. And I don't have a Greek last name. I have an Italian one. Merli.
The Greeks invented Italians.
What?
Mhm.
I don't believe in that.
It's true. Roman people were like obsessed with the Greeks.
Okay. Well,
I'm Rebecca Kaplan. There's no air coming out of my face because I'm a vampire.
Oh. It's
And
all been in vampire indoctrination.
yeah. And I'm also a comedian. Very boring. But yeah, I should. And Christos, you've read Harry Potter probably, right?
Yes, I read 1 through 5.
how like up on Harry Potter lore are you? Are you like on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know too much of like the beasts stuff like
Mhm.
before that, and I don't know too much of like the cursed child stuff after.
Well, that doesn't exist in this universe.
Oh, okay. So then
Because
1
this was
through
written
7.
in what year was this?
2006.
Which is before even books 6 and 7 came out. So you're actually prime.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was meant for.
Christos wrote this.
Oh,
Oh
You're
my God.
giving like Ravenclaw, Gryffindor just because you didn't know the beasts. A and B, you don't like dark curse stuff, I guess, or whatever you said.
Dark curse stuff?
no, he said he doesn't know Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which is that Broadway
Oh.
show
Yeah.
Which
that
is
I've
like-
never seen either.
Oh, I
Which is
haven't
about
seen that.
They're like children, and the beast
Yeah.
stuff is the
Gotcha.
stuff is the prequel.
I hate when people make shit that's like, this is about their children. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Why would I care about that?
It should
Yeah.
just be random people. I do feel strongly about this. Have you ever read fan fiction?
Only like porno fan fiction. Yeah.
Well, this
This
is a porno.
Oh,
fan
really?
fiction. I don't know if you know that,
yeah.
but it's really hot.
It's very accurate about female sexuality.
Cool.
And probably written by a 12-year-old child.
Yes, and yeah. So this is My Immortal. It's widely considered one of the worst fanfics, and one of the major questions is whether or not it was written by an actual child or like a troll,
Oh.
like an adult pretending. To
I
be a
believe in the
child.
authenticity of it, but we all have different
I
opinions.
go back and forth. There's also I have suggested that maybe a raccoon wrote it at one point.
What if
or
it's just
another.
someone who's bad at writing?
That's what I was kind of
Yeah.
saying. Oh no, I thought like this person's genius, and they're just like trying to be.
I
as
don't
horrible.
think this person's genius.
But again, like Arielle, I'm jumping back and forth. So maybe
Yeah.
once you towards the end, you can kind of give your insight. Like, oh no, this person's on something.
Okay.
And yeah, just a little terminology. If it says AN, that's an author's note, and the spelling will be worse because she has somebody helping her with the spelling of
A beta reader.
Yes.
a beta reader. Yes.
Whose name is Raven, and they're also having a fight.
Yeah, they have a lot of back and forth is going on with her and Raven. So
Yes.
sometimes the spelling can get better or worse depending on how good of terms she's on with Raven.
That's awesome.
And,
Yes.
and occasionally she does yell at the readers.
Yes.
So, other terminology, flamin' is like when a bunch of people write mean comments. So a lot of times the author's notes will center around her coming at the posers who are flaming her.
Like Flamin, FLAMIN.
I-N.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apostrophe.
Yeah.
even.
Think MySpace
Okay.
terminology.
Hell yeah.
MySpace
Yes.
talk.
And plot-wise, it centers around a vampire at Hogwarts.
Vampire witch.
A vampire witch who is...
Although the witchiness hasn't really come up much, has
But
it?
I think to attend Hogwarts, you have to be a witch or wizard.
Oh, right.
So that's just... I mean, Hagrid's a student, so who knows?
Who can say?
And she's dating Draco, but Draco previously dated Harry Potter, who's going by vampire now.
Are you catching this? This is like pretty
and
simple
they're
stuff.
at,
And they're all goth as hell.
and they're at a hot topic right now.
Oh wait, I forgot that you're a big fan of what's that band? Slipknot or
I'm a fan of many bands.
Simple
that would-
Plan, My Chemical Romance.
MCR.
I
They're
just
get-
bought My Chemical Romance tickets today.
They're getting ready to go to a My
Oh.
Chemical Romance concert.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's
in
go.
in Hogsmeade. They're at a hot topic. Tom Riddle is working at the hot topic.
As you
That's
should.
Mhm.
what's happening right now.
I
Okay.
like this so far.
what? I want to before we get started. I want to know why didn't you read books 6 and 7?
Yeah, that's an interesting
I
question.
think by the time they were coming out, it was just not as interesting for me to read them.
You were over reading.
Yeah, and then I really loved the third movie, The Prisoner of Azkaban, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to watch this as a movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool with the time travel and stuff.
Yeah.
You're, I think, the only person I've ever heard who's like, yeah, the movie was not only good, but so much better than the books. I didn't need the books anymore.
Well, I thought that movie specifically.
That
Okay.
movie
Yeah.
is beautiful.
I thought the books, so 1 and 2 were better books than the movie. 5 was a better book than the movie. 4, I just hated all around. And then 3, both the movie and book were really good, but the movie, like as a cinemaphile, was like,
Hmm.
that was a great movie.
So, and we're reading it. We're taking turns one page at a time, basically. Okay, so chapter 17, author's note. I said, SED, stup, flamin de strio. If you
Wait, sorry, I need a translation.
I think
Stria?
story.
Story.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you're a prep, then do not read it. Don't read it.
That I got.
Wait, Arielle, should you try this in a British accent like the last episode?
Okay.
Oh, wait, you don't have to.
I'll do the I'll try. Okay, you can. I'll do the regular spelling. And
Okay.
Okay. You can tell whether you're a prep or not by my quiz. It's on my homepage.
Oh.
If you're not, then you rock. If you
Ooh.
are, then fuck off.
You're Iraq? What did you say?
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
if
if you
you
are
are-
a prep, then fuck off.
Okay.
If you're not, you can read.
If you are not, then you are okay. One word. So I don't know if it's saying you are okay or you rock. One of those two things.
Oh, I thought the country for a second. Okay, no, we're fine.
Not. I mean, it was 2006.
Yeah.
It was on the mind.
I would love to find the quiz. Like if we
Me
could
too. I
unearth
really
it.
want to find it in the next episode.
Yeah,
I
it's-
do.
We
I'm
can do
starting
it
to think
together.
I wrote this. This was
Like-
me in this time period.
All right, real
for
quick,
sure.
are we all a prep or a poser?
I'm a poser.
Yeah.
Well, at least in 2006, I was a poser.
I was a prep.
I don't know. I kind of like I meshed with both in a sense. It depends on the day.
2006, I guess I would be like a loner, but like
Oh,
The options are
okay.
prep or
Prep or
poser.
okay, fine.
poser.
Then I guess prep.
Okay.
Or goth.
Or a goth. A prep. Are you
Ooh,
a
or
prep, a
goth.
poser, or a goth?
I was like a emo skater.
So you're a goth.
You're a
That
goth.
counts
I
as
guess
goth.
I was
That's
goth.
like goth.
If those are the three choices.
Yeah, no one else exists in this universe.
I'd say okay. So maybe goth for me, or
Yeah, or you could be a pedophile.
I like
So true. So
Oh, yeah.
2006.
Wait, so Christos, just to catch you up, in the last chapter, it turned out that Hagrid, or no, Lupin, and Snape, but
Snap.
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 were spying on her. They were taking a camera while she was taking a bath.
They had previously spied on her a while ago, and now the big reveal is that they're still around and they may have bought a new camera.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're not in jail.
This is awesome.
Okay, we're still in the author's note.
Oh, still. I thought we moved on.
Okay, please, Willow. That's her. Like, that's an original character. Willow isn't really a prep. Raven, please do this. That's her beta reader. I'll promise to give you back your poster. She's the author stole a poster from her friend Raven. Yeah. Okay, now we're in. Okay, now I gotta try and do. Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. I don't know.
Side note, she gets a lot of things for free because she's the hottest girl in the world.
Yeah.
And everyone that sees her just like wants to fuck her so bad that they just give her free stuff.
It's honestly a good lesson on pretty privilege.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly
yeah, there's a lot of good lessons.
It's a meditation on pretty privilege.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is a +1 in genius category.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He said he would, WUD, help us with makeup if he wanted, cause, KOZ, he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual.
Of course.
Hargard kept...
Do you think he announced that, or do you think she just assumed it based on his offer to help with makeup?
I guess because he's working at Hot Topic.
He's like, hey, just so you know, I'm bisexual, and I'm down to help you with your makeup.
Hargard kept shouting at us.
Could be
Come see back to Hogwarts. What the fuck? WTF, Hagrid? I shouted. Hagrid. Fuck off, you fudging bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Hagrid went away angrily. Hey, bitch, you look kawaii, she said. That's Japanese for cute, I guess, right?
Yeah, that
kawaii,
I know.
Kawaii. Yeah.
How are we pronouncing it?
Oh,
kawaii.
Kawaii.
Kawaii. Okay, yeah. Hey, bitch, you look kawaii. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you, I answered, sadly, because Willow's really pretty and everything.
Wait, I thought we established that Willow wasn't that pretty.
She did say that earlier, but I think she felt bad about it.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. They had that whole little...
And she was preppy earlier, but now she was wearing a short black corsety thingy with blood red lace on it and a black blood red miniskirt, leather fishnets, a black pointy boots that showed off how pale she was. She had really big body with big boobs and everything.
Wow. What's that?
She was thin enough to number 2, be anorexic.
That was so in them, though.
I thought she had a big body, though.
Yeah, she has a big anorexic body.
And back problems, probably.
She had big boobs and anorexic. That was the style in 2006. I guess we were like, big butts were like just starting to be like a thing. I guess.
But the big butts then were not the big butts of
no,
today.
it was like J-Lo had like the biggest butt anybody had ever seen.
Yeah, and today she has a normal butt.
Yeah. Really. Yeah.
Boobs are coming back, you know.
Yeah, they
Boobs
are.
are like
Well,
coming back in a big way.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
really fucked up that bodies go in and out of style.
What? Like, what? Yeah. That's...
And it's just like bad timing. When
are wrists going to come in? Like, what other body parts are we going for?
Yeah.
Wrists are hot.
I'd like
Sexy
ears
wrist.
to come in because I think I have pretty good ears.
Me too.
Yeah.
Can we see your ears?
Da-da-da.
They're okay.
Oh, they're
They're okay. I've seen better ears.
These are nice.
I'm
Okay.
glad you covered them back up.
Negging Laura.
I like the ears. They're cute. I haven't seen an ear like that.
Yeah,
in
this
You haven't
sounds
seen
like
an
the
ear like
delusion in the story.
Okay, so you're going to the concert with Draco? She asked.
Wait, who's she?
To Willow?
Who's talking and who's asking?
Willow is asking. Willow, the woman with the big boobs.
Okay,
who's
is
thin enough
asking
to be
Ebony?
anorexic, asking Ebony. Yeah, I said happily. I'm going with Diablo. Diablo is Ron.
Yeah,
Ron's
he's
named
going by
Ron
Diablo now because he's
Weasley.
goth
Yeah.
too.
and he's in Slytherin. It's like a whole
Ron's
thing.
in Slytherin.
Yeah.
Hell
They're all
They
in-
all moved into Slytherin.
because they're all Satanists.
Yeah.
We're
They're
not
goth.
unsure what that entails, but okay. I actually says I'm gong with Diablo. She answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diablo came. They were both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell they thought that we were ought too. Diablo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it.
Ooh.
That's so cool.
He was wearing tons of makeup, just like Marilyn Manson.
This
Draco-
was before Marilyn Manson was canceled.
Oh, is he canceled now?
Yeah, he's like a
Yeah.
big sex criminal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
with kids. That's bad.
it's real bad.
Wait.
But sorry not to bring the mood down.
Wait,
We
so
can
the
just-
guy who made a career on being like a weird sicko.
It was actually a weird sicko.
actually-
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
His whole shtick was like, yeah, just because I look like a sicko doesn't mean I am a sicko. And if you think so, you're judgmental and you're dumb. And then it came out, no, they were right all along. He was a weird sicko.
If somebody's a clean cut guy, that means they're a pervert. And if they're pretending to be a pervert, that means they're also a pervert.
Everybody is a
Nobody's
pervert.
safe.
Nobody.
Nobody is
No
safe.
style is safe.
They
Yes,
live
that's
among
true.
us.
Perverts can be styled in any way.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Anyway.
Anyway,
I'll watch that later.
Listen, welcome to our comedy podcast. Draco was wearing, sorry for that transition. I believe Evan Rachel Woods. Draco was wearing leatherback, sorry for this.
leather what?
Leather black leather pants, a gothic black GC Good Charlotte
Oh.
t-shirt.
Hell yeah.
They're going, and black Vans he got from the Warped Tour. It says Bloody Mart, but she means Bloody Mary, which is
Hermione.
Hermione.
But okay, aren't there two Bloody Marys in this story? Or was I confused?
No, I think there's just
There's
one.
just one.
And
Okay.
it's just-
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Does she hate Hermione in the story?
She used to, but then she became goth, so now she's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
But there was like, at one point, she was just like, oh, and Hermione's parents weren't Muggles. But
Surprise!
whether or not her parents were Muggles have had zero impact on the story, but she did really want to make it clear that they
She's not a
weren't.
dirty muggle.
She was like, Hermione, not a mudblood. Okay, Oh wow, Bloody Mary was going to the concert with it says Dracula, but I think Dracula.
I like Dracula.
Dracola. Oh god. Dracola used to be called Navel.
Wait, what?
Neville.
I think-
Neville.
I-
Oh.
It says Navel, but I think she means Neville Longbottom. But
you
it
are
turned-
so good at translating this.
But it turned out he was kidnapped at birth, and his real family were vampires, and
Everybody's
they
a fucking
died.
vampire.
died in a car crash. Navel converted to Satanism, and he went goth. He was in Slytherin. Now he was wearing a black Warped Tour t-shirt, black jeans, shoes, black. There's a lot of clothing description. in
How
this.
did it take him until he was like a teen to realize he was a vampire? Didn't he have to be drinking blood this whole time? Did he just think like that was what everybody was doing?
Yeah, that's a very
It's
good
a norm for
conclusion.
him.
It's just like,
And he couldn't go
navel.
out in the sun, and he was just like,
he was just
"This
like,
is normal. I don't suspect anything is going on here."
He's just like, you know how you have to drink blood? Yeah, that's a very good question.
Well, they haven't established that vampires can't go out in daylight.
That's true. Sometimes
Well,
the rules
she
are
did
different.
she did say that she likes when it's raining because then she can go out. But then
yeah, but
that's been a while since
Yeah.
she's mentioned.
Yeah, since she's reminded us.
Oh, okay. He's wearing black jeans and shoes and black hair with red streaks in
Mm.
it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, yeah, we got it. Anyway, we all went to Draco's black Mercedes Benz.
Sick.
Hot ass
Yeah.
car.
Get it? Because we're gothic.
Wait, I don't get it.
I don't really either.
A black Mercedes Benz.
I think it's just the car's black,
It
so
looks
they're gothic.
cool and goth.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay.
That his dad Lucian gave him. We did pot, coke, and crack.
Oh, and
Wow.
crack.
They're
Coke.
on one.
Coke and crack.
Isn't crack kind of coke?
Yeah, well, they probably partied so much with the coke, they were like, I need to freebase this shit.
Yeah.
Draco and I made out.
Mm.
As people do on crack.
We made fun of those stupid fucking preps. We soon got there. ... I gasped.
Oh no, what's next?
Oh, I read
Christos,
that?
It's your turn.
We're each gonna read a page.
So this is the next page?
This is the
Yeah.
next page, if you can believe.
So I read after they died in a crash.
No, the next paragraph.
Oh, Gerard was the sexiest guy ever.
Oh, that's what it says
I
next?
think so.
Yeah.
We soon got there, I gasped. That's what you
Yes,
finished.
Oh.
Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He locked even sexier than he did in pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes.
Wait, Christo, say it like you mean it, like you're a tween girl.
Yeah. I'm
He
not
had
feeling the
long
pressure.
raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny, and he had an
It's
amazing
giving South
ethnic
Park
voice.
character.
This person is definitely a South, like, because they're doing the preps and posers.
Yeah.
This was like around that time.
Yeah,
I think
for
this
sure.
person is a genius.
What does amazing ethnic voice mean?
He had an amazing ethnic voice.
What?
Yeah, what does that
ethnicity
mean?
is
He's
Gerard?
white, dude. He's a white guy.
He had long
From
raven
Jersey.
black hair and piercing blue eyes.
I love those Jersey ethnic voices.
He was one of those blue-eyed Chinese people. We moshed to Helena, which is a song by My Chemical Romance,
Yeah.
and some other songs.
Mm.
Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask.
Uh,
So did the other members. I gasped.
I guess.
It wasn't Gerard at all.
What the fuck?
It was an ugly, preppy man with no nose and red eyes.
Voldemort.
I would never describe Voldemort as a prep. A prep?
He's the biggest goth, I think.
Yeah.
He's the biggest goth.
You think Voldemort is wearing, like, what are those shirts called with
Patagonia?
He's got a
the collars? He's got like a
Oh, Ralph Lauren.
yeah.
He's got like boat shoes.
A polo.
Yeah.
He's got a polo.
Voldemort shops at J. Crew.
He looks snazzy.
Voldemort's like, you don't understand this. My dad's car. He's gonna be pissed."
Yeah, I'm a prep. What's good? What's good with it?
Everyone ran away.
You know what? I just want to note before you continue that this is actually the second time she went to a concert and this thing happened.
Did we
Where
read
they
this
pulled
somehow?
out-
No, this happened, but then she forgot, and then like
She's rewriting
He went
it.
to a concert last chapter,
a couple of chapters ago.
a couple chapters ago, and they were so hot, and then they pulled up off their masks, and it was Voldemort.
and then
So
and,
Voldemort
Don't you hate when that
apparently,
happens?
yeah,
and then she got and then sudden cut to she was at the Hot Topic.
yeah, getting ready for
the
a concert. So apparently Voldemort plays a lot of gigs.
Yeah.
Or she's in like a trap with Voldemort.
yeah,
and
she's
it's
in
like
a
an
time
endless
loop.
cycle. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
wait, maybe
Groundhog
that
Day.
is.
Yeah.
Maybe that is what it is.
Maybe she is genius.
Or did we just read up to chapter 19?
No, I'm
And-
positive we didn't make a mistake. I'm sure it was
You're positive we didn't make a mistake.
Did
I don't.
she release
are
these monthly?
flawless.
Oh, hey. Did she release these like monthly or like daily?
She released them
periodically.
periodically.
Okay,
Whenever
so, like,
the
a couple new
inspiration
chapters.
came,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's amazing. Shall I continue?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Everyone ran away but me and Draco. Draco and I came.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
what?
It just says Draco and I came. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers.
The death dealers.
You moronic idiots. He shooted angstily. Who's Anobi?
Oh,
Enemy?
Ebony. That she
Enemy?
The main
So her
character's
name is Ebony, but
Oh.
she spells it wrong.
Yeah,
That's the writer
Like
name.
Obi-Wan and Obi?
Yeah.
Enemy, I told you to kill vampire. Thou have failed. And now I shall
Okay,
kill
so we
thou
didn't
and
tell you
Draco.
before that
yeah.
Voldemort found her in the forest because she was like fucking Draco in the Forbidden Forest, and Voldemort came and was like, "You have to kill him," and I'm putting
You have
this
to kill
spell.
vampire Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter, and I'm putting this spell on you that if you don't kill him, I'm gonna kill Draco. And then she obviously didn't kill vampire or Draco.
Vampire is Harry Potter.
Vampire is Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Okay.
Okay.
Enemy, I told you to kill vampire. Okay. No, please. We begged sadly. But he took out his knife. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on his broomstick.
Oh. Who could this
Spelled
be?
flu, F-L-U. Like, I thought it was like a sickness, the old man flu.
He's got the old man flu.
He had long black hair and a long black bread.
I thought I was gonna hear something else.
That's beard.
Bread.
He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back.
Nothing says goth like Avril.
He shotted a spell and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore.
What? Dumbledore just got cool. He was so uncool in the last
Now
couple
he's
chapters.
goth.
He was very cool with his staff being pedophile.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't really seem to mind that.
It's like, it's all good, bro. We all got our thing. So now it says chapter 18.
just read to
Continue.
the end of the page.
Okay. A.N. Author's
Oh, there's a
note.
note.
I said, stop flamming. If you do, then you're a fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. You rock. And you're not a prep. Fangs for much suitor. Much suitor?
My sweater.
Oh.
So like Raven like stole the author's sweater a while ago, and the author in retaliation stole Raven's poster.
Did you write this, Rebecca?
I'm Terry Gillespie.
P.S. The odor Eason Dumbledore swore is cause he trin to be gothic, so dur.
What?
Is that German?
He swore like a long chapters ago.
Yeah, so a few chapters ago, Dumbledore caught her and Draco fucking, and he was like so mad. He was like, "You motherfuckers!" And then the author, like, people kept leaving comments that was like, "Dumbledore would never say
In
motherfuckers."
fairness, I also had that right.
Yeah,
she
you were
reacted
also
the
very.
same way.
You had a lot of feelings about this. I didn't particularly, but
Okay.
okay, we are different sometimes. Then so she wrote an author's note later on that was like, the only reason he swore is because he had a headache. So that's what she's referencing.
That's valid.
But
Valid.
like, it was a while ago. I don't know why she's still upset that they were.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this was a big thing for her.
Yeah.
This
is
is really
amazing. Yeah, I'm done on the page. So
Oh.
pass it
Oh,
to
wow.
Rebecca.
pass it to Rebecca.
Pass it on to
Yeah.
Rebecca
Yes.
then.
Yeah.
Do you think that this is like a bizarro Harry Potter where like all the good characters are now gothic Satanists and the bad ones are preps?
But Draco is still not a prep.
Yeah.
Because she likes Draco. So Draco's good, aka bad.
We haven't met any actual preps yet, have we?
No,
Well,
I
Voldemort.
don't-
Oh, besides Voldemort, the ultimate prep, the prep king. You go into Abercrombie and Fitch, and Voldemort's just like
You know
standing there,
what's
Shirtless.
So preppy?
shirtless.
Not having a nose.
Yeah, being pale as fuck and looking like a skull.
Not having a corporeal being.
Hmm. Working at Hot Topic. Wait, so okay, so Tom Riddle
Is Voldemort.
is Voldemort, but when he was younger and a human, right?
Yeah.
So, but in this world, the younger him is working at Hot Topic, whilst the older him is
Yeah, I don't. I have no
Voldemort at
idea
the
how
concert.
We're gonna pick apart the logic here.
I don't know if that's ever going to be explained.
Okay.
Technically, it's been established in Harry Potter that Tom Riddle has a separate
Well,
existence
so
because he's a Horcrux.
well, like there's a Tom Riddle that exists.
Okay.
Do you want me to get into it?
Get into it, girl. Go
Okay,
off.
so like Voldemort has split his soul into 7 parts, and one of them his.
Oh wait,
like,
you're spoiling book
Oh.
7.
No, I've seen the movies.
Oh wait, but
He's not a heathen.
spoiler alert. For Harry Potter. I feel like if you're gonna read Harry Potter,
If you're watching or listening to this podcast, well, you better have read Harry Potter, and if you didn't, we're gonna tell you all about it.
yeah, I just
Yeah.
feel like if you're listening to this podcast, you have made a decision already about whether or not you're going to read
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
for real.
Well,
but-
now it's also not even appropriate to read it anymore.
Yeah, that's very
Since J.K. Rowling is a TERF, so it's better to listen to our
Yes,
interpretation
so
of it.
it's-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually an act of political activism that I am spoiling it. Okay.
Exactly.
So he split his soul into 7 parts, and one of
Okay.
them has gone into this magical diary
Right.
that, like, if you write into it, it like steals.
It's
your
like the AI version of himself.
Yeah,
That's just like
basically.
replying as he
that,
would.
like,
It's like a fragment of his soul.
and if you like write into it, it like steals your life force and like. he
yeah,
can, like,
but the diaries can't work at Hot Topic.
right, but like. In like
He was bisexual and he was a book.
It's like self-checkout.
in the Chamber of Secrets in the second book, like Ginny has the diary and she's been like writing in it,
Right.
and like as that's happening, like there's been this like I guess this being is like emerging from the book, and that's Tom Riddle. He like exists separate from the book, and he's kind of like almost a whole.
He's like a fetus coming out of the book.
he's like I would say like a Star Wars ghost. I don't.
A Star Wars ghost.
I don't. That's probably a bad example. He's like he's kind of like in Back to the Future when you're like shimmering because you might cease to exist, but this is never mind.
Okay.
I feel like we're getting farther. away from
Also,
it.
talk into your.
Sorry.
Oh. Okay,
It
I'm
doesn't matter.
gonna read chapter 18.
It doesn't
I
matter.
thought that was a good example.
I like it.
honestly.
Yeah,
no,
Future.
No, Arielle is our resident Harry Potter expert, and like I think you should own that instead of
Okay.
being embarrassed about it.
I know. I
I would
It's
be
in my
embarrassed
brain
about it.
anyway. Okay.
Because I don't remember like anything about this basically.
I actually kind of I know she's spot on. Like that's because he
Yeah.
talks
She's
to
the
Tom Riddle.
expert.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Harry Potter talks to Tom Riddle.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like he
But
must
can they be in the same room? Tom Riddle and Voldemort?
I would guess so.
Well, yeah, because it's a part of his soul that lives
It's like
outside.
he's like separated his soul so that he can't die, because if you kill his body, there's like other pieces of his soul still in the world. But like
which is
it's,
his whole defense mechanism.
but
Yeah.
like yeah.
Right. And then, since we're spoiling it, in book 7, Harry kills the Horcruxes one at a time
Yeah.
I
that's
think he
the-
stabs the book, right?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
like a
with the fate
basilisk.
basilisk.
I need to watch this around Christmas again. I'm like, this is such a nice refresher.
Honestly, Harry Potter's a good Christmas movie.
And
Like,
he's
Die
pretty
Hard.
much Jesus. Like,
Well, they're always celebrating Christmas at Hogwarts in every
There is
movie.
Right.
good Christmas celebrations at Hogwarts.
You know
Okay.
what's a funny story? This is not related to anything, but for like the longest time, I thought that Christmas crackers were magic because I had
what
like
are
grown.
Christmas crackers?
Well,
Oh.
that's
I-
like that sounds like some white people shit. The fuck
So I
is
grew up-
that? What?
Okay.
I thought you were Jewish.
well, so I didn't know. Like,
I don't okay, so there's a British thing called Christmas crackers.
Oh.
Where you
well, so I thought I grew up reading like British children's fantasy, so I read multiple books with magical Christmas crackers in them,
Oh.
and
they're not
I know they're
I
not.
haven't described what they are.
Well, hold on, I'm getting. Well, so like in the magic books that I read, like they would be these like you would open a little like tube, and out pops these like magical dragons, or like there would be like
and then you eat them
It's
while
like
they're
no,
alive?
it's not food.
It's like
Oh.
it's a gift wrapped tube, and you two people grab an end, and you pull them
I've
apart.
heard of this. I've
And
heard
little
of
like
this.
gifts come out of it.
Right. And imagine my disappointment to find out that not only do they really exist, but it's just a cheap, crappy piece of plastic with a cheap toy inside.
Yeah, it's not fucking cookies.
It's
Well,
called
it's
a
not-
cracker because it like makes
Oh,
it
makes a
cracker!
cracking
I'm
sound.
so hungry right now.
Okay, we're not.
Anyway,
And wait, how does that come into the story again?
Because
No.
they exist in Harry.
in Harry Potter, they have magic Christmas crackers.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
Crackers.
I think it was in like book 1.
Yes,
Because like
because they
Open.
crack open.
I'm a fat ass. I'm like going towards food.
No, I was on your side. I was like
Well,
no,
saltines shaped like
Did they have
reindeer.
sprinkles on them? Like,
Yeah.
what?
I thought it was white people that decorated their house like, too much on Christmas. Like, look at this fucking Christmas cracker.
Comics.
All right, so chapter 18.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked
Wait,
out-
she just got away from
I
Voldemort
guess so.
She ran and went to bed.
without killing anyone?
You don't understand. It's all about setting expectations. This is a genius we're dealing with.
Okay.
That actually adds merit to the loop theory.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, maybe it is a time loop. You're right. I need to give it some time.
Yeah.
I think you guys are poo-pooing this, and this is actually art. So
I mean, it is art.
yeah,
Yeah.
Objectively.
Art can be bad.
Yes, that's also true.
it can be objectively bad.
I'm enjoying this, and so therefore I don't think that it's bad art.
Okay.
Hmm.
I like it.
Can you enjoy bad art? Okay.
I think so. Have you ever
Yeah,
been to
'cause-
MoMA?
Yeah.
All right, so I walked out of it, the coffin, and put on some black eyeliner,
Ooh.
black eye shadow, blood red lips. Sorry, my bad. Blood bed lipstick,
Oh.
Blood bed.
and a black, really low cut leather dress that was all ripped in stripes, so you could see my belly. I was wearing
Nice.
a skull belly ring with black and red
Oh, that
diamonds inside
sounds
it.
uncomfortable to have like a whole skull on your belly ring.
Mm.
I think it's shaped like a skull, but not the size of a skull.
Oh no, I didn't think it was the size of a skull, but I thought it was like even a little skull I wouldn't want hanging off my belly.
I just don't think I want a belly ring.
No, me neither.
No, I've had one. I kind of gag every time I change it.
They get
Yeah.
infected a lot.
Yeah.
They're just
Yeah.
it's like in your you're like just in yeah.
It could get caught on things. That scares me.
It's just a hole on your stomach.
It's a hole in your stomach, dear Liza. Dear Liza.
What is that from?
There's a hole in the bucket.
What?
Do you guys know? Okay.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
The song.
I'm too ethnic for those. I don't know.
There's like it's like a song about like I don't know if I could.
Getting a hand job in a popcorn bucket.
No, it's like a husband and he's like, there's a hole in the bucket and he like asks his wife how to fix it and she's like, fix it, and he's like, how do I fix it? She tells him how to fix it and he's like, how do I?
Is this like a sailor
What?
song?
And she's like, with straw, and he's like, well, the straw's too long, and she's like, well, you have to cut the straw, and she's like, well,
I don't think you can fix a bucket leak with straw.
I also
with
yeah.
wood
And then like
or whatever
the
the,
whole
bucket's
point
made
is
of.
at the end of the thing, he's like, well, how do I? He needs like water, and she's like, basically, I really nobody knows what.
No,
I'm
what are
talking
This
you-
episode was
No.
brought to you by Flex Tape.
Basically, it's like a song where like the husband is like kind of like helpless, and he keeps like asking his like know-it-all wife
Yeah.
how to fix this bucket like step by step, and at the end. He's like he needs like water for one of the steps, and he's like, how do I carry the water? And she's like, with a bucket. And
Where do
he's
you
like,
sing this?
There's a hole in the bucket at like camp or whatever.
I've never sung this, but I've also never been to camp, so maybe that's my problem.
Never ever.
I've been to like day camp.
Day
Yeah,
camp.
yeah, but I've never been to sleepaway camp.
Okay, if you know what the fuck I'm talking about, put it in comments.
My parents sent me this Sebastian Maniscalco clip recently that was like, we Italians don't send our children to to sleepaway camp. That's where the Jewish kids learn how to give each other hand jobs. And I was like, cool, Mom.
Parents love Sebastian.
They love him.
Maniscalco.
They think he's great.
I like him.
I know.
He's a fun guy.
His vibes are good.
No, I
Yeah.
mean everybody loves Sebastian.
He's a fun guy.
Maniscalco.
He's good at what he does.
Yeah.
He has a
Yes.
very specific shtick, which is something that my parents love. Yeah.
I want to be very clear. I'm pro Sebastian Maniscalco. Anyway,
On that note,
chapter 18.
I
yeah.
could just imagine him like, what are they talking about?
I'm
Stick
sure-
to Harry Potter.
I'm sure he's gonna listen to this.
Yeah.
The night before. Oh, this is all in a parenthesis. This entire paragraph.
Oh.
The night before, Draco and I rent back to the skull. She means school, but
Okay.
parenthesis, get it, skull, because I'm gothic and I like death.
Yeah. Okay. Why are you running from it, sweetie?
Also, I want to say she's nested a parenthesis inside another parenthesis. And just
Ooh.
on a grammatical note, when you do that, you have to change it into brackets. And she didn't do that.
Just
I didn't know that either,
dumbass.
actually.
I mean,
That's the
she
final
spells
straw.
story
Yeah.
Dumbledore chased Vladimir away. We
Oh.
flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. That's what you call it, the broom stuff. There was lace all over it.
All over the broom?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
How did you slip off that? Whatever.
Draco had a black MCR boom.
MCR broom?
It says boom, but I think she means broom.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Like the broom says MCR on it or
I
something.
guess.
That's kind of dope.
It's a themed broom.
Yeah. It's like the Nimbus 2000, but for like MCR fans. We went back to our rooms and we had you know what to a Linkin Park song.
Whoa, I wonder which one.
I
Shadow
can't-
Shut up when I'm talking to you.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
I was thinking of like Shadow of the Day, something more like
Can
central.
you give us some of that? I don't remember it.
In the shadow of the day, we'll embrace the world.
I
in
can't
gray.
imagine fucking to that
And
either.
the sun. Rest in peace, Chester.
That is totally not a good sex song.
Will
No,
set for
that's what I'm
you.
saying.
I know it's not. I guess. What would you do? Fucking like numb? Probably, actually.
What would be the best Linkin Park
they're
song
they're
to
like
have sex
fucking
to?
and their dirty talk is like, I feel nothing doing this. I feel numb.
What
Everywhere but my genitals. They feel hot.
one time I
What if you played like right after sex you regret it? It's like you play What I've Done. Sorry.
It's okay. I when just to be like a douchebag, one time I asked like the guy I was hooking up with like what his favorite Disney movie was.
Like,
Like,
during,
as, like,
during or after?
No, like before, like
Oh,
earlier in the day,
before.
I was like, "What's your
Okay.
favorite Disney movie?" And it was The Lion King. And then I made a playlist and I buried like The Lion King about 15 minutes deep into it.
Nice.
He was so pissed off.
Which
Lion
song?
King?
Yeah.
I think I put on like the intro, like "Nas again."
Can you feel
No.
A Circle of Life?
Well, I was trying to be what's the word?
Hakuna Matata.
It was definitely that. Wow.
Well, technically, the Circle of Life is actually the most appropriate song to
Right. I'd actually stop right there and be like, I'm manifesting something.
Yeah, something bad. We don't want to make a cub here.
He's like, can you turn that off? This was me and my ex-girlfriend's song.
Oh my god.
Could you turn that off? My ex was a lioness, and it really. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. There all the walls were painted black,
Mm.
and the tables were black too.
Mhm.
But you would see that there was pink paint underneath the black paint.
Wait, what?
Oh,
There's
paint.
black-
Paint.
But you could see they painted
There's-
black over
there's-
the paint.
Wait, so they painted the Great Hall pink and then they painted it black over
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you think they painted it pink first?
Maybe it was the preps trying to piss off the goths.
Oh
I don't know.
yeah.
Well, no, hot pink is a goth color.
Yeah.
That
So
is
maybe it's like.
true. I
Yeah.
don't think Ebony likes. Well, no.
She does sometimes
wears-
like
she
pink.
does
She
like
wears
pink.
like pink fishnets.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like a hint of pink.
Yeah, a hint of pink with black is.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Yep.
that's
Okay.
2006 for sure.
Mm.
Okay, they did it so little pink would show through.
Yeah, maybe they were like, oh, pink is gonna make the room look bigger, and they were like, it's too pink, put black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Change of heart.
Make the room look bigger.
I see myself in this young girl.
Yeah.
It is Christos.
And there were pastors of poser bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys.
Damn.
Ashley
Poser
Simpson.
bands.
I feel like okay, to be a poser in my mind, you have to be posing as being interested in this type of shit, but I don't think of the Backstreet Boys as being like
To be
trying
honest,
to
I
present
kinda
themselves
think
as goth.
Good Charlotte is a
Yeah, they're kind of posers.
I'm surprised that Good Charlotte has so much street cred in this story.
Well, I think this was right before they had like those other albums that were more poser-ish. But they
Yeah.
are kind of poser. But poser is everybody that's not part of your group, I thought.
Okay.
You know?
But I would think like the Backstreet Boys aren't like pretending to be punk.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're just posers because they're
Posing
not.
as what, though?
They're just not part of the group, so they're just posers.
Okay.
It's like in Catcher in the Rye, everyone's like a phony.
Yeah.
I don't like Catcher in the Rye, to be honest, but that's a whole nother discussion.
There's no fanfic on that.
No, I should
I
write
bet
a Catcher in the Rye
I
fanfic.
bet there is.
Yeah?
Catcher in the Rye fanfic.
Yeah, there's if you go to fanfiction.net, there's like fanfic of everything.
Hell yeah.
I've written some. I wrote a fanfic of the Iliad.
Ooh.
I basically wrote fanfic of the Odyssey. for
Oh my
fifth
god,
grade.
should we read each other's Homer fanfic?
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah, I'll have to see if I can find one.
I did a fanfic comic book of Dragon Ball Z
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Bunch of nerds. I'm in a room with a bunch of fucking nerds right
You're on
now.
a fanfic podcast.
Yeah, who's the real nerd?
I love Harry Potter. I couldn't help myself.
Poser.
When we're done reading My Immortal, we should get people to bring on their own fanfic.
Oh, yeah, that'll be so
Yeah.
fun. And write our own, too.
Yeah.
I'll write one.
Okay.
I would love to read your fanfic, Amanda. I'm gonna masturbate to it.
It's like a lot of violence, I think, would be with mine. I don't know.
Oh.
Action, a lot of action.
A lot of
Would you
action.
do the author's notes too?
You know, I'd consider it. Yeah. I think I might.
Hell yeah.
I'd do it.
I'd read it.
Did you know that there's fanfiction about real people?
Yes.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
About who?
All of them.
I think, like,
Obama? Is there an
everybody-
Obama one?
There's
Yeah.
definitely no
Do
Obama.
you guys know about Hobama?
No,
is a
who's
very-
Obama?
Hobama is a very, very vibrant fan fiction community that imagines what it would be like if Obama and Harry Styles dated.
Oh, that I wasn't expecting. I expected it to be about Obama.
Well, yeah.
Harry Styles really
Throwing
came up there.
I mean, yeah.
When was this written?
It's an
It's
ongoing.
current? It's an ongoing community?
It's an ongoing pairing. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, like One Direction fans are crazy. Like I looked into some One Direction fanfic, and they're like all of the band
Oh, it's
members
porn.
Are,
It's definitely
Yeah.
porn.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's porn about like real people. I'd be so disturbed if
Well, it's like, did you watch The Idea of You?
No, what is that?
Oh, Anne Hathaway,
Yeah.
right?
But it was definitely just like some like 40-year-old woman writing fanfic about like what it would be like if she dated Harry Styles. And we were like, yeah, we're gonna make a movie about that.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, look, Anne
after
Hathaway
the success
looks
of
amazing in that movie.
Yeah.
She does look great.
but after the success of that bondage movie, it makes sense to
Yeah.
explore other fan fiction. What am I talking about?
50 Shades of
Thank
Grey.
you.
Oh, yes,
It was
yes.
like on the tip of my tongue.
Didn't Twilight technically start as Harry Potter fan fiction, and then 50 Shades of Grey
There's
is
also-
Twilight fan fiction?
People say that Twilight Edward is based on Jared Way, actually, but I don't. They say that a lot on TikTok.
Oh,
Do
right.
they?
Yeah, I don't
All
know. If
roads lead back to Jared Way.
yeah,
I thought it was Gerard
It's
Way.
Gerard Way, whatever.
You're a poser.
I am a poser. I was upfront about that. I don't know anything.
All right, back into
Yeah.
We took like a
So that was a long one.
10-minute intermission of.
I gotta
sorry
go in
about
5
the bucket
minutes.
saw.
Okay, sorry.
All right, we're gonna all right. WTF, I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. She's saying WTF about the posters being there.
Oh yeah.
Bloody Mary was wearing a leather mini with a good traloot.
Charlotte.
It's not, it says traloot. T-shirt, black fishnets and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic black dress with blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to your thighs, and black boots and fishnets. Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. So that's Harry, Neville, and Draco. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong.
Who's Mikey?
Mikey's in My Chemical Romance. He's
Okay.
the brother of Gerard Way.
And Billy Joe
Oh.
Armstrong is.
Green
Green
Day.
Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a poser.
Alright.
Oh wait, it says the boys joined in because they were bi. Those guys are so fucking hot. Navel was saying. Suddenly, a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who had chased away Voldemort yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation, and he had dyed his hair black.
Wait.
Dumbledore, we all gasped.
What?
I'm sorry, but it's so funny to have like revealed it was Dumbledore.
Dumbledore's tan?
And this is the second reveal of
Yeah.
Dumbledore as a goth. So
So yesterday they were like, "It's Dumbledore comes and chases away Voldemort," and then
and they're
today
like
they're like-
Dumbledore, and then today they're like Dumbledore.
WTF, I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Okay, should we read one more page and then
Hell yeah.
Chris Tos?
Sure.
Okay.
Pumped.
Great.
Okay. Hello, everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we goths just looked at each other all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was. She should be a little more thankful that he did save her life and
Yeah.
her boyfriend's life. Okay.
Yes.
BTW, you can call me Albert, he called as we left to our classes.
It's not his name.
Wait, what's his name?
Albus.
Oh, Albus. Maybe he's trying to be like more chill and cool. Now
An
I'm Albert,
American.
an American. I'm a cool American named Albert. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we went to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way.
What does that look like?
Parentheses, get it? Way like Gerard. But I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry. Chapter 19.
Should we leave it there?
Maybe.
If you
Yeah.
hang
Is
in
there? Are they even ending the chapters in a way that makes sense?
No,
It's
not
always a
occasionally
cliffhanger.
yes, but
We've
mostly no.
We've read 4 pages now. Right? I have no idea what's going on.
Exactly.
You don't have a richer sense of the world than when we started this?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
That's cool.
Do you think that this is a troll or a real person?
I think so. For me, the author's notes are like sophisticated enough where it feels like a troll.
Sophisticated?
Yeah. Because like a teenage girl is not gonna know to like do author's notes unless they like someone
Isn't that a
told it.
fan fiction thing?
I think
Yeah.
it's a fan.
Oh, it is?
thing. Yeah.
Oh, so then yeah, I think it's real.
I do think they are a genius.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're a troll.
I think for one of the later episodes, we should try to hunt them down and see if they'll come on the pod.
Ooh.
See if we can sleuth and find the real person.
Imagine it's like a 58-year-old woman, like
I'd
from
be-
Pennsylvania.
Or someone like actually famous. They're like, I'll come, but I'll wear a mask.
Yeah, you reveal yourself. We'll have you. You can
Yes.
be anonymous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can disguise your voice if you so choose.
Oh, yeah, and you can wear a mask for the video portion.
But I want to see them. So
Or you could have them call in too.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. A lot of different options here.
That's your invitation.
Whatever you're most comfortable with.
Yeah. But how will we tell if it's the real author or a poser?
They have to reveal the quiz.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, they have to show us their quiz answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know what? Because the original site it was hosted on is down, right? Or
I think so.
I think it was posted on fanfiction.net, but the original post got deleted.
okay, so do we have access to their homepage? Can we take the "Are you a poser or a prep or a goth"?
Let's do some sleuthing and report back next episode.
Okay.
that
Okay.
sounds
Until
fabulous.
next time, fam, keep reading. No, that's not a good one. What should we tell the people to do?
What?
Don't be a fucking poser.
Yeah, don't be a fucking
Don't be
poser.
posers.
Yeah.
Do you want to do plugs around?
Oh, good idea.
That's the most fucking poser thing.
yeah. What's the most poser
What's the
thing
thing
you
we
have
could-
coming up?
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe to us. But Chris Tos, do you have anything you want to plug?
You could follow me on social media, Chris Tos Comedy. And
Okay. Rebecca.
You can follow me on social media at Rebecca T Kaplan. Rebecca of something farms. T like Tess of the D'Urbervilles, Kaplan like the SET test prep company.
Yeah, I'm on Insta and TikTok at Passive Abrasive, and YouTube where my special is, which is Belly Slapping Fun. YouTube.com/Laura Merli Comedy.
You can follow me or Google me, and you'll just find everything that has happened to me. Amanda Lynn Baez, good and bad stuff.
Good and bad stuff.
wow.
Instagram and all that jazz. I'm brain dead right now.
Okay.
Me too, but that's not new for me.
Okay. And I'm Arielle Dundas. I'm the only one on the internet. So
The only one on the internet.
yeah, it's just me.
Oh.
That's so
You're the only
unfair.
Arielle Dundas. I thought you meant that we
Oh,
were all
wiped off.
posers and we weren't really on the internet. I
No,
was like,
nobody-
I think I'm on the internet.
No.
What have I been looking at? all
Yeah,
this
really?
time?
she's
No
like,
one
you
on
think you're
Facebook?"
on the internet? I am the internet.
Yes, I'm the only person that's on the internet. Everybody else.
Everyone else is in a simulation.
Wait, on Facebook, I write your name. You're the only person.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I
That
kind
sucks.
of like being one of a few hundred Rebecca Kaplans.
I mean, there are
'cause-
times I wish I wasn't, but yeah.
I've actually had other Christoses come to my shows and be
Ah.
like, yo, bro, I'm also Christos. And I'm like,
Sick.
there can only be one.
You're
have to
really like, I actually have to kill you.
Yeah. I was like, no.
Cool.
Well, thanks for coming on this.
Thanks for
fucking
having This is an
podcast.
awesome format. This is
Thank
super
you.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
this
we
is
are
awesome.
super cool.
Yeah, I mean, I said the format was really cool.
Oh.
Just to
Fuck
be clear.
you. I thought I finally stopped being a poser, but I guess I didn't. I'm still a poser.
That reaction is pretty good, though.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
thanks.
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say fudjucking is now my new way that I'm gonna censor the F word.
On TikTok.
Yeah, we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for coming on.
Okay, I can leave and you guys gonna
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
Yeah,
going?
you can
Okay.
leave.
Leave
Alright.
now.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Get out of here. poser.
Thank you.
Bye, Chris Tos.
me to turn this off?
No, don't.
You better drive safe, or else something will happen.
Nice to
Something
meet
bad
you.
will happen if you're not safe.
Are we? We need to figure out a release schedule, but for now,
Yeah.
just tune in next week, whenever that is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on a day.
It'll be a week from now. Or not now, depending on when you're listening.
Or maybe it came out like
Maybe
now.
you're listening to this a week after it
Maybe
came out,
you're
and then it's
even
already out.
listening to this a year later and all the episodes are out and you just have your fill of us.
And we're like on a red carpet
And
somewhere.
we're just
Yeah.
available for you at your whim.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds hot.
That is, yeah, that was.
If anyone wants to write hot fan fiction about us,
Please.
let us
Oh my god, please.
us know.
I've already started. I'm shipping all three of you together. It's a threesome, and I just watch in the corner.
Take notes.
I love it. Bye, guys.
Bye.